Okay. Don't blink, is your boy. Oh, let's see, level 13. Considering walks are having a wonderful day on this 3rd September 2025. We slept like kings. So without further ado, let's continue our day. I am extremely in a good mood. So without further ado, let's continue. We slept. Oh my god, we slept for 4 hours. Oh my god, I slept for 6 hours. That's good because before I slept for two. So we got our 8 hours of sleep and I'm happy. So at the end of the day, I'm kind of happy because we got what we needed, and that's all that matters. So now I'm kind of in a rush. It is currently 4 o'clock. There's a tournament tonight, and I want to do some Prison Break. So let's do Prison Break. Let's do Prison Break. 3, 9, 9, 44, 17. Okay. So let's find out our lost. Good. Yeah. Okay. We'll be watching Prison Break. Let's see what's going on. The missions. Sword mission. I got 4, which is not bad. Not bad. Actually, pretty good, actually. I got 4. Wait, was that not bad? Because I can do it after. We got these, which are kind of important. We got 15. Shit.
Save yourself a lot of pain and embarrassment if begging me to stop. You just tell me where they are.
Gretchen.
15.
Turncoat.
Yeah.
Information like that seems like it could be a certain intrinsic value. If there were offers made, carrots dangled, I could see my... Look, I deserve some kind of something here. All the work I put in, if it wasn't for me finding Whistler's bird book, then where would I...
And then what we're gonna do in the background is I'm gonna keep on doing some clips because it did work last time. This is.
This is the last thing I say. You're right, I'm shooting things. You're having it all time. I'll be right in here the whole time. We're ready.
38 times 2 is how much? It's 74. 56? So we're 10k ahead. We're gonna be able to unlock the inner landmine, which is insane. Okay, good. That's good. Aha. So exhausted. Tombstone 2. 79?
How much longer?
Good hour or so. Sit back.
I need to use the mansion.
Congratulations.
What do you think I'm gonna do, Ron?
That's exactly what I think you're gonna do.
You want me to go in the backseat right
I
here?
want you to have a little bit of respect for my intelligence, Alex.
I do, which is why I know you wouldn't violate Code 42-13-72B, which states that an individual being transported by a representative of the criminal justice system must be afforded the opportunity to relieve himself.
A7.
Transport is more than 3 hours. I believe we're creeping up on that time.
All right, I'll see what I can do. But I'm going to remind you of the code. The one that says if a prisoner attempts escape during transfer, the accompanying agent has a right to shoot him through the back of the head.
The budget is actually amazing.
Over it, Alex.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, multi-chance.
Those needles there for stabilization? Not exactly. Throughout the surgery, different portions of Michael's cerebral cortex were stimulated, triggering the areas that control senses like hearing, smell, memory. So I sent people.
Rapid. Oh.
Outside flashing before their eyes. Exactly. When oxygen is cut off to the brain, it kicks into overdrive, tapping into every resource to continue operating the body. As a result, all of the senses fire off at once. Everything you've ever known.
Bounce shot also is good, but I don't know if bounce shot is knockback. I guess we will figure it out. Oh, it's gonna be DB Cooper for sure. Like in Fox River.
Hello, Michael. Charles. I guess you could probably call me DB now. The answer is no. The answer? You're wondering if you're dead. The answer is no. Then why am I here? I believe that's a question we all need to find the answer to.
Boom, boom. Good.
This is officially now the most secure bathroom break in the history of law enforcement.
Yes, it is.
Look, if you want to copy, block off all the exits, stick it out here to the tap. Makes you happy.
That make you feel happy, Alex? I hear President James now.
I never know which phone rings.
Okay. You have 15 seconds.
Go ahead. Tired. Yeah.
So bad number. You should have trusted me. Like I trusted you.
All right. We're ready to get flexible with the tumor in Mr. Schofield. As we talked about, we're going to ask you slowly.
Defense is absolutely the best.
Problems finding a letter. Any problem saying a letter. You let us know. All right. All right.
You don't understand. We unlock rapid shots, and we put so much points everywhere else, which is great. The RPGs are completely upgraded, which is kind of good. Hey,
I'm sorry, Charles. For everything. For all the lies I told. For all the pain I caused. Are you asking for forgiveness? Not sure I'm entitled to. I guess that's for a power higher than us to decide, isn't it? This is hard. Hard to believe we've lost. That it was all for nothing. It doesn't have to be. Looks like the tumor is nestled behind the hippocampus. I have the answers, Michael. What are the questions? I don't know. But you do. You just haven't realized it yet.
we did.
Let me get my gun. No, let. You got 10 minutes, what do you think?
It's gonna be tight.
All right, any minute now.
There's no sign of him. Check like his PDA. See if the buyer left him a message.
Oh, this thing's broken. It must have cracked when it hit the ground.
Can you still see the contact number?
Yeah, it's a Miami area code.
Okay, read it out. I'll put it
No,
on.
I'm not reading out anything. I'm gonna keep that number for now if you don't mind. Who is it?
It's my sister.
Don't answer it. I said
Okay.
don't answer it.
Highlight. Wait. Oh, I have another one to do in 6 hours. Shit.
He's got it. guys in suits and they drive him off to the man.
All right, Gretchen, put back along the phone.
Something.
Gretchen, I'm not playing anything.
Don, the company took him. How's Ellie? She's fine. Listen, Gretchen. You need to stay away from us. For everyone's sake.
Get that hit back, bro.
No, I can't. He knows the location of the exchange. He knows we're here. Then the company does too.
Look, this is insane too.
That's it. Right there. Running computer. Pull over.
45.
Blood, Bobby. Just missed him. I'll go look around.
Go look around.
General said to call this number if you need help. Where's go? How about on Lincoln Burrows? You're about to lose Scylla. I didn't trace this line. Well, how about you look outside? Because I'm gonna check for a vehicle leaving in the last 15 minutes. If you see one, get a match and call me.
Nice.
Nothing, I'll try.
Do some clips.
No, you gotta find these people before they split.
We're at the Mesmer killing, so it'll be quite easy.
Someone's here. It's not the sun. What do you want me to do?
Do.
Just curious, Lee. When did you decide to turn your back on me? Probably about the same time you decided to become a fugitive. I wasn't talking to you.
Took an oath to uphold the law of Alex.
Did you do it for a promotion? Did they promise you anything to serve me up?
The only thing they wanted was their safety, Alex. The longer you're on your run, the lower my chance of getting what I want.
1034.
What you looking for out there, Alex? There.
I got stuff next week. Custody off Route 14, about 3 miles north of Greenberg. Best back up in airport.
642 B. 642.
I didn't get started. Customer service. Quality control. I like to keep a hand in all our theaters of engagement.
Spoken like a military man. So easy to discuss lives in the balance when it's just the theater.
I admire your devotion, sir. It's an attribute I value above all others, but I wonder, is it the cause you believe in or fail? I mean, are you an ideologue? Or just a silly schoolgirl following the brooding boy who finally noticed her?
The girl whose father was murdered is looking for the bastard responsible.
Would you like me to make a few phone calls? See if I can point you in the right direction. You can relax. He's receiving the best possible care.
See? Because I've never seen this equipment before and I've never seen this procedure. It's experimental, isn't it?
Oh, you could say that, but it has been used once before.
How long did the patient live?
Dr. Tancredi, I know your opinion of the work we do here, but know this. Not everything is as it seems. And for what it's worth, the patient lived a long, happy life.
Defense. Getting so much defense too.
What are you doing?
I'll be able to reach 800 easy peasy.
Everything he creates is designed to withstand the weight placed upon it. What I built here does not hold up.
If you discovered that the structure you built was efficient, would you tear down the building or find a way to fix it?
I've tried to fix it. I've tried to make things right. Well, I've done that one way too. And now I can't take anymore.
I need 3 hours to do it.
What's left?
Did you do that?
Yes. How many other people lost their lives in the process?
Knowing that, would you have let it die?
No.
And that makes you feel like some kind of murderer?
Perhaps.
They did lie to us. They thousands of different war heroes.
This is a war.
You sure?
There's nothing more than a company's little black book names, numbers, operation numbers.
Not everything is as it seems, Michael.
I want to eat some food. What will we be eating? Turkey pepperoni. Because I'm not gonna do anything like last night.
Looks like I left a footprint. It's a hard job, isn't it?
You're the one who taught me how to read the mind of comic overrun, remember?
If you did that, you just didn't know that.
Okay.
What happened?
No.
Did you have it?
Yeah. I thought I had him. I thought that.
Did you see which way he went? You just missed that too.
Anyways.
Hey, buddy. Looking for a tall chick with black hair and tall guy. He looks like Bozo the Clown. You know, Bozo the Clown?
You got cops or something?
Not even close. How about it?
Nah. I don't remember anyone like that.
How about that?
Oh, no. Hey, it's not fun, man.
What's the scene?
On your way.
You have any fire?
Hello. I was walking with the information on Scylla. Do whatever it takes to save
Mm.
her. Besides, just for some guy's wife, I think your card in his pillow.
Isn't that what you just did to the general? Come on, man. After all we've been through, we can't be honest with each other? Your little photo shoot, your weak ass attempt at the sixth card? You wanted to know you were involved, right? Come on, he punished you, treated you like crap just like your real daddy. You wanted at least one of them to pay for it, right? Come on, I know. I did my homework.
Hey, Don, you just cracked my whole lecture conference wide open. Kudos. You don't know what to talk. Just so you know.
Yeah, got something to say?
Right now, I'm waiting for whoever's coming. Better watch your six, Don. You wanted to see me? Yeah, I can't quite tell the monitors, but from what I can see, the close to
After there's the water.
I understand that was the initial diagnosis. But once we got in there, it appears to spread to the hippocampus as well. Okay, so with removal, will there be an overdose? For cases like this, where small portions have to be removed, it hardly ever affects what's referred to as net memory. We're all tapped into such small portions of what we've experienced in our lifetime. The bulk of it's just kept in storage, rarely acknowledged by the conscious mind. So while there may be some gross memory loss, you won't ever know it's gone. Because you'll never know it's there.
Revenge?
Nurse, baby's dropping 19 over 16. What's going on?
I don't know. Increased opiate delivery is 12.5. Mark, what's going on?
DBT spiking, brain activity's all over the place. Now it's 55. Even around 85, 84.
Michael, are you still with us?
Mm.
Minds of the world, science. Almost. So what you hear in Scylla's work? Be out there and live. Things have happened in the past few days.
Mm.
I'm sorry, Michael.
We're losing him. 78, with the crash car.
What's going on? It's time to go.
Mm.
Michael? Michael! Michael! What's going on? It's so crazy. No, it's okay. It's okay.
Shit. I'm sorry, it's got it. Yes, you have.
Would you do something? I'm trying!
7.
Read what's on there?
Okay. The maximum we did 766, 297. We're at 236, and we are at. Holy shit! This is a 2 hours playthrough. A run.
Doesn't look like the company's black markets. Smell like ink. Sure you understand no one can know this is on.
Is your reputation?
Not yours. Trump. Government. Where is he?
Gone. Stolen.
By who? By who?
Oh, the fuck, it's salty.
They're still running some tests. They feel pretty confident they got it all.
What is this place?
You should know something about your surgery. It was performed by company doctors. The general may not be arrangement.
Why?
I don't know. Lincoln's hand limit. He says he has a plan. Let me help us right now. You're alive. Let's go.
You're gonna laugh, but I have a dream about someone. The only thing I really know about it is what Self told us.
You don't realize.
I'm serious. What if it's not just the company's little black book? What if it's
Everything is as it seems.
something more?
Like what?
Something good? Why go to so much trouble to protect information about the past? Information the company could just delete anytime they wanted to. The general said, as long as we assume we have power. I don't think he was talking about power like control or influence. I think he was talking about energy. Or, Gallium. Indium. Argon. There's a theory that if you can find a way to combine these elements into the design of a solar cell, you can harness 100% of the sun's energy. With that kind of power, possibilities are limitless.
It certainly explains what security runs for. They're not protecting the past. They're protecting the future. How? No one else is on it but me. The equipment you're treated by the drugs they give you. None of it exists on the open market.
Which would explain why some people are willing to pay hundreds of millions to get their hands on Scylla. It's not about taking down the company, it's about becoming the company. It's about knowing what they know, controlling what they know. So, what's the next one?
Check on Michael.
No, I mean, after that. I mean, Scylla's out there somewhere. Are we really gonna keep chasing it?
I don't know. Figure it out later.
No. I won't be here, Link. I can't do it anymore. Sarah said Mike was okay, and that's all I needed to know. But now I gotta go and live my life. And that's a life where I can go a day without seeing a dead body or almost becoming one. I'm not running away from you. I'm just moving on.
This was never about you. Everything you did, you
For us.
I'll never forget that.
I know you got something coming, so whatever it is, just be careful, okay? Hey. When you and Mike get down below and open that step shop.
Scoop shop.
Scuba shop. Maybe there'll be a job there for me.
Count.
Don't blink, it's your boy Yink. Please excuse the poor quality of the camera. This is a behind the scene. It is the 3rd September 404. We are doing some clips for Elden Ring, playing the tower, waves 117, finishing the prison break I got 7 hours and a half left,
Now you all took something from me, and you're all going
and
to.
we're almost good.
Besides,
Plus, we have some clips.
you can't handle
So,
this. Do you know anything you
this is how we do it.
Nothing on the outside. You make life feel heavier. Stranger things happen. They certainly happen in your family. Michael, are you gonna tell him? Or should I?
Do you have it?
I have.
Good. You know what to do.
We almost had like 100,000 since we start filming.
Last time I saw you in hospital, you busted your own mill leak. Yeah, some bruiser knocked me down, so I hit a second. Sorry about that. Do you feel good though, right? Yeah. This one too. Well, when you're clean, you're more capable of getting us out of here, but you made me move on. I'm not getting out of here, Michael. What do you mean? I made a deal. Your life in exchange for someone. Why would you do that? Same reason you grew up your body in tattoos and broke in the Fox River. This is not just about us. Like exactly what it's about. It's all it's ever been about. There's one thing for the company. Billy set us up for life. And you actually trust him. Who else am I gonna trust? Y'all have guys like Don Stuff. I'm done watching loved ones and friends die, Michael. So it's not what we thought it was. Not even close. I don't care. I don't understand how you can say that. The only thing worth fighting for is family. I'm gonna do everything and anything I can to end this. So you, me, all of us can get on with our lives. And you think you can do that, knowing what you know about the company? I know about the company. Mom worked for him before she died. I'm just moving on to the family business. Link tells me this is done. Link! Link!
There's no way.
Previously on Frisbury, the the operation, Mississippi Return Facility.
See if the buyer left him a message.
Yeah, it's a Miami area code. Yeah, I'm sure you understand no one can know where Silas going. No! You know the truth. No. Self-impression, though. You've got your teeth on the work for them, but there are holes in your
If Empire is gonna kill me.
or even Bagwell can fill. What happened?
We got away.
Vampire kill me.
A resignation.
No way.
We're here to get us out of here, but you make me
Insane.
Here, Michael. I made a deal. Your life in exchange for someone. You think you can do that, knowing what you know about the company? I know what I know about the company. Mom worked for him before she died. Now I'm gonna do everything and anything I can to end this.
Hello?
Sir, that's me.
Where are you?
Miami, the guys in Silas here.
So you're actually trying to get it back to the company?
I'm gonna give it back to the company so we can walk away from this. That's Michael.
I don't know. I don't know. Two guys from the company came and they brought me to a hotel and I was given flowers and a fruit basket and absolutely no information about Michael. Is Fernando with you?
Secret split. We left some messages with Mahone telling him where we were. There was his cell phones back.
Sorry, who's we? Who are you with?
People I don't trust.
Okay. Listen, again, I know why you did it, and I'm grateful to you. I think he was gonna die. Do you really think they're just gonna let us live? What we give Zilla?
You know what, Sarah? I'm doing my best. Just call me. If you hear anything about Michael, please.
Link, company's getting text. I think I hit on our guy's cell phone. It's a number that goes to his address. Grafton. It's a club.
How many calls?
3. All I'm
How do we know this guy's still in Miami, that he hasn't sold it already? Not that I'm complaining about that. Some filthy ties in the state. Don't screw this up, right? Because that's our only lead on this guy.
Thankful I killed you.
Oh, yeah? Wait, are we in this now? Huh? Were you upset because I screwed you over, Lincoln? Don't act like you haven't done that to 10 times as many people. All right, we're just crooks that got caught, Lincoln. This guy, this isn't gonna work.
No, we'll just focus on who's got Zilla. What do you say?
Boom. My apologies. Okay, so I have to make videos now. The run is over. Shit.
Where am I? He's awake. I said, where am I? At the house. Complex. 60 miles from anywhere. Sweat clean, weapons up. You don't need to worry your hand about that. There are no bars on the windows or the doors. There are 3 types of mountain light in the area, so you might must be close by. I'll take it from here. Dr. Roger Milton, Michael. How you doing? He's some kind of neurologist. A psychiatrist. Given that you've got some free time, the general asked if I'd sit with you. A cigar is a cigar. Are we done? You've been operating under some misconceptions about the company, and the general wants to open the books. I'm here to provide facts and to help you process them. By facts, you mean what's on Scylla and whether what's worked for the company. How would you know these things? Worked. Your mother works for us. Your mother is alive.
And that's the one. That is the one operation that they did.
You don't know until 3. So I was looking at someone. I've got a guy's name. Called you yesterday about 3 times. New Yorker, dark, nervous, gray. You know what you found?
Yeah, can't help you, sorry.
Sure.
Oh, man, you need to check your ears, Eric, 'cause you just said we don't know what you're talking about.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, Bobby.
What about those guys?
I don't know his name. I don't know his name. He works. This girl works here. He dates her.
This is all just fascinating. Okay. I don't know how better to say this. She left you and your brother to protect you from the dangers of solar synthesis work. I know what's on Scylla. There were threats. You and Lincoln might be kidnapped. We're in imminent danger. Really? I wish my brother was strapped to an electric chair. She'd been working in the Madagascar rainforest without satellite access. Or she wasn't alive. Hasn't been for 25 years. This is all fiction. There's a million acres. Corn and soy outside Cordova that was arid scrub for your mother's research. That's not fiction. Thousands. Millions. There's so much more on Scylla than you know. Sounds like we got a lot to talk about. Why don't you get on the phone? When you're ready. No time like the present. When you're ready to join us. That's what this conversation is about. Joining the company.
Hey,
Boom,
that's
boom, boom,
me.
boom, boom.
So, are you coming? I really need to talk to you. She's on her way. Oh my god.
Why this guy called the close phone and not Eric's?
They fight a lot, so when she doesn't answer, he calls the phone. So what do you want with this guy?
Did something that belongs. I went back.
There. There's Erica.
Boom.
Get it stitched up.
Big guy, shaved head, crazy. Who the hell is he?
I don't know. He bought the whole thing by being friends with this chick or whatever.
Yeah. He didn't know I was with her. By the time he did, he shot out there shot.
Hey, hey. You good?
She sucks so bad. Oh no.
What?
Wallet.
This is the chick who set me up. We find her, we find her guy.
Busting out clubs, throwing shots in public. Keep that up and we're not gonna last here much longer.
I don't plan on staying here very long. You?
See, talk back to you, Dr. John. It's 4 enemies together, guaranteed ascension. No alliance is against.
This is her guy's girlfriend's address. She's probably gone. See what you can find.
This is Tia. Do you want to know anything they were talking about?
I don't care. Just as long as I keep up my way. Same with you. Send her in. Sarah, you're looking rested. How's the hotel?
I would like to offer my professional assistance in Michael's rehabilitation.
Got it. Like he's receiving excellent care. There's nothing you need to worry about.
Whatever
Boom.
you can for him, I would simply like to help maintain his health.
And
Lab is gonna be great. Third lab.
Sit by the pool. Envision the future. My natural obscurity. Michael's talents being utilized on a global scale. Beside
Michael's talents being utilized on a global scale.
trying to maximize his potential. Yours. I'm putting an end to this exhausting goddamn house. Thank you for stopping by.
Oh no, tree.
Architecture is a rejection of all formal and moral parameters. From your thesis, Sorensen's words, heavily paraphrased, it pertains to buildings, structures. I think you meant it as a metaphor. In the end, it's just about names. Which neatly coincides with your mother's philosophy. Do you know that she had an almost identical quote in her thesis from 30 years ago? Did a lot of homework. Conversations. Oh yes, you do have a last cut at the company Christmas party. I've known your mother for years. Well enough to know you've got the same brilliant mind. Same sense of humor for that matter. I'm guessing this is not our sense of humor. She was just as resistant to joining the company. But then she learned the truth. If the truth is that the company is all about saving the world, I don't buy it. If my mother is so brilliant and active for the company, what do you want with me? A fully functioning solar project would exist on a global scale and can't be managed by one person. But two, equally formidable. Working in lockstep. Absolutely. That's very good. You clearly thought of everything. If I weren't telling you the truth, how would I have gotten this?
107:28.
Date's a criminal. This is a waste of time. Signature for us to do shit. Alright, we need to make a shift. Admiral, I'm telling you right now, if I make my plan, you go soft, I will sail you off that loft balcony and no one will bat an eye. I am as true, Dom. Keep it in your pants. I'll keep it in my pants. Alright? Alright, all in favor of changing the regime, say aye. 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 Alright. South.
50G.
Company's emailing to his credit card history.
You know, I'm thinking more and more that this is an inside job.
What?
A couple reasons. The hardware he brought to me, he agreed to sell it right on the spot. Since he's disappeared, I should be able to find this man, and I can't. We can't find Richard Company.
Sheesh.
Doesn't it just makes everything harder? Lincoln? When are we gonna get this out of the way?
What?
All the mercenary homes I've thrown at guys in my lifetime. I think I'm due for what I want.
Don't flatter yourself.
Too late. Name it. And I do mean anything.
Big old fat bug. Big old goofy. Nothing. Old address books, photographs, hard drive from her computer. I checked her emails and her websites. Nothing from our guy. Are you sure this girlfriend route is the way to go here? Because this is starting to feel like a wasted trip. How long is it gonna take the company to pull everything off this thing?
A couple hours.
Alright, Link, this is the deal. We appreciate your effort, but Babylon and I took a vote, and this being Florida and all, you came up a little bit short. Meaning, you're not in charge. Who is? Yeah. The bull in the Chinese shop team might have worked when we were stealing gumballs, but our asses are on the line now. Okay, we all have deals with the chick. So that's the way it's gonna be. And if you notice, even Gretchen hasn't left to your defense.
Then just let him wear his crown.
I would if I thought he wasn't gonna sell this thing. Oh, what, am I the only one who's thought about that? Look, here's the deal, Link. At some point, you'll have a vote, but until then, you're done, alright? Shut you down. Okay, you're no longer in charge.
60.
Uh-oh. Looks like there's been a recount.
That time. No. Perfect. So can you stop doing what I tell you to do? I'm gonna blow your brains out.
Bring her back.
It's not gonna be the same.
Starting my life.
Okay, I'll do the talking. You guys wait here. Alex, let's go. Evan, how's it going? What can I do you for? Recognize her? Her name's Tia Hayden. Can't say I do. Wish I did. Nice little tomato there. She was in here yesterday with a man. Can't help. Sorry. I'm Don Self, Homeland Security. This is my partner, Bruce Liberace. No relation. Our department is working with the Office of Foreign Assets Control. You heard of them? Yep, I've been chatting. We're looking into smuggling, contraband, transportation of Cuban cigars. Not here. Swear to God. All right, well, that's for us to decide. Okay, it's gonna take about a week. It's gonna involve shutting down this entire arena for about a week. Or she was here with that guy. Talking about. You want to know which version of private charter was docking it? He asked me to move it further down the knot, which I did. Further away from Coast Guard stuff? I didn't ask. But I didn't accept any money. He said he paid me, he's lying. What's the point of departure? Nassau, Bahamas, round trip. When does it arrive? Arrive. Hey, everybody. Hey, my name is Don Self, Homeland Security. My colleagues and I are hoping that you guys have a wonderful and safe trip. Unfortunately, we have to do a quick luggage check. Shouldn't take more than a minute, folks. Your cooperation is all that's required. Open your bag, folks. It's right next to my luggage. Where is it? Where's Silver? You got here? Huh? It's 3 joints. I'm on probation. Is this gonna send me back? Make yourself the offer, pal. It's like old times.
Bring her back.
You know I can't do that. Look, there's some stuff that I can do. It's not gonna be the same, but we're gonna figure it out. And no matter what, it's still gonna be me and you. I'm thrilled that you're enjoying your trip to the mountains when it's not over every day. Snowfield's exhausted. Just not very resistant to class. Time frame, though. An 8 day. 3 days. With the film. Also, but he turns out he's on with his decision, his reasoning. Forever. Snowfield's sort of. I won't trust him if he wants not cold. I think I can get him there. Good. But not right now he's been playing, Doug. You'll get some of the bottom, okay? Just get it done.
Vitamin is cousin off the guy just on the Wi-Fi. It's dramatics. Company again, I'm talking to you.
You want to come in here as daughter?
Do you want to find Michael Schofield?
Of course I do.
60
Good.
miles northeast of Denver.
Okay. That work. Time to work. Hey. What's your angle? What's your deal? Oh yes. Today we're tasting Kopiko. Do do do. Mask off. Doo-doo-doo. Wait a second, how much battery do you have? 51%. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Okay. Yeah. That is perfect. I know exactly what I did.
Previously on Prison Break. These are GPS 8 kilometers. That's not up to 2029.
Okay, so I know Bellic is the one.
Previously on Prison Break. Your syllabus like pizza. Previously on Prison Break.
Nice.
Previously on Prison Break.
I got 6 episodes to do, and we can do it. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to our show. Including Wops having a wonderful day on this fantastic third. Oh, fudge. Okay, bloopers. Oh, I died. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to our show. Including Wops having a wonderful day on this fantastic, and I do mean fantastic, 3rd of September 2025. Behind the scene, this morning I really didn't sleep a lot. I slept for 2 hours, and now, oh fudge. And now I was freaking out because I can't do all recording here. Okay. I was freaking out because I was like, dude, you have the whole, look at this. The U-Haul is being towed. So yeah, I was freaking out because today is the last day to watch Prison Break. And I was kind of nervous because, hey, I couldn't sleep. We slept for 4 hours, it's perfect. We slept for 7 hours a day, which is more than enough. And we are at episode 16 of watching, and we are at episode 10 of recapping. So I got 12 more episodes to recap. I got 7 hours. I got 5.5 episodes to watch, which will take me 2 hours and a half. So this should be really feasible. Yeah, it should be really feasible. I'm happy. So look at this. Beautiful. With that being said, let's start making some content, right? Don't blink, it's your bank. Welcome to our show. This is Gathering Walks and having a wonderful day on its 3rd September 2025. Here is nature corn, but before that, look at my little office, how cute it is. Oh, that's me, hi. Look at my little office. You got the computer, we got the food for today, we got the towers, right? And we got some nature corn, so actually super freaking nice. Don't blink if you blink. Welcome to our show. Because the guy is doing well, because I'm having a wonderful day on this glorious 3rd September 2025. Super simple. Today is a nature corn, so I'm extremely happy to be presenting that to you. It's not the nicest, but it's not the worst. So let's just enjoy it, right? Okay. This is gonna be what? Now I can feel the pain of glory. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Don't blink, here's your brain. Welcome to the Commentary Show. Doing well, having a wonderful day on this glorious 3rd September 2005. I want to show you my office. We have the computer here, and this is the table to put the food and everything. I got my food. So today is cookie candy and sausage, my water, my phone to film nature porn, and I got 3 more phones. So I think this is the best way. I think we can finally get busy, and it's gonna be amazing. So without further ado, let's get started. Don't blink, it's your blink. Welcome to the show. Because today is doing well, because I'm having a wonderful day on this 3rd September 2025. Here is, weirdly speaking, this is kind of like a midday intro. I like to do those when it's a special day, like for example today. So today, why is it special? Because it's the 3rd of September. Prison Break leaves Netflix today. But we're close. We're season 4, episode 10. So all I have to do is 12 more episodes of recap, and I have to watch 5.5 more episodes. So there's not gonna be a TikTok live tonight. I'm sorry, just too busy. But there's gonna be one tomorrow, without a doubt, without a shadow of a doubt. So today we're gonna be feasting on some sausage and on some Kubiko candy. I love these. I absolutely love these. So it's insanely excited. Now with that being said, we have a lot to do, but at the same time it's very manageable. It's very manageable, so it's not gonna be a problem. I think that tomorrow we have to see my father, but I think that tomorrow I'm gonna be starting Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Reason as to why. Tomorrow I wanted to do some I wanted to watch some Lord of the Ring, right? I'm gonna say as I know, which is in French. But I think I'm gonna leave it because we have to do the. I want to watch the whole thing, to be honest. I'm gonna have to leave it because I wanted to watch the whatchamacallit. I wanted to Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and Brooklyn Nine-Nine I'm gonna have 9 seasons to do, and 13 days. That's not a lot, but it's not that much. It's 22 episodes per season. It's 9 times 20. It's 180 plus 8. It's 16, which gives me 196 episode of 20 minutes, which is 50 minutes, which is 4. So 196 divided by 4. It's about 50. It's about 49. Yeah, 49. That's pretty much it. So super excited. So that's my plan today, and this is pretty much what we're gonna see. So hope you guys are excited. I'm excited too. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close this with a new part. Don't Link is your boy Ink, filming the beginning of the tower at the same time as filming a tower talk because doing walks are having a wonderful day on this 3rd September 2025. I know I've been talking about Prison Break a lot, but there's another instances of something very important. Right today is the second tournament of the Resistance, right? So I've been talking to you about we did a playthrough right now of it was really fun. It was really fun. We did tier 1, we did 7th Judy, which is less than before, but I got killed by a vampire. So yeah, I was talking about how I didn't want to buy upgrades, but the mission for the 400 might not even come, and I'm gonna be waiting a week, right? I don't want to be waiting a week. So we have 565 K of coins. My lap speed is at 11 hours, so we're good. My game speed at 2 days, level 5. So this is kind of nice. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come and upgrade the free attack, free defense, and free agility. The reason as to why we bought bounce shot, we bought the rapid fire, we bought shockwave. We didn't really work on it. So what I wanted to do is literally have as much as possible on one sense, and it would be good. Now there's a small problem because at 700 already, most of my health is finished. My attack is a lot, and utility is finished. So it is a problem in a sense of how can I put this? So we did what? We did level 57. 57. I'm at 28.50. Yeah, so this is actually pretty freaking good. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do the same thing. It's tougher. Oh, I haven't talked to the guild in a while. Okay, good. So this is pretty much it. We're gonna buy a free utility upgrade. It's not the biggest. I saw this playthrough, which is shield. I saw a package chance, and I'm like, I didn't unlock this, so kind of weird. Even if I win the first place tonight, I'm not gonna be able to buy my first ultimate weapon. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna aim for another ultimate weapon, just to get the choice, because I would really like to have Deathwave. Deathwave is the best ultimate weapon there is. It's simply because its health, its attack, defense, and cash will be phenomenal. Tonight, I want to do the best I can for the tournament, so if that means buying a couple of these, I don't mind. Now, there's a small issues. The plan would be to buy the free upgrades. How's that going to help me tonight in the tournament, which is in 2 hours and a half? I don't know. But at the same time, I think I did enough of upgrades to not have to worry about it. So we'll see. Don't Link, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to our show, because the guy's doing well, because I'm having a wonderful day on this, oh, I'm almost dead. Okay, that's a chopstick fell on the ground, chopstick that I use for ramens. I'm doing well, because I'm having a wonderful 3rd September 2025. Today is a busy day because I have a complete show to recap, which is not true. I only have half of a season to recap, which is not that bad. But I'm not gonna be able to do anything else today. So, of course, we need snack. And Mama Vendetta, last week technically, came in and hooked us up with some of the most delicious candy. Now, what is that candy? Well, you saw the thumbnail and you saw the title, so you know. It's Kubiko Real Coffee Candy. This is incredible. This is really, really, really incredible. As you guys know, I love coffee. I'm gonna do, guys, gives you a very quick recap of my history with coffee. Coffee started when I was a young guy. I'm watching Prison Break right now, and they talk about how, chemically speaking, coffee is supposed to be pleasing to the brain. My father, heavy coffee drinker, 6-7 coffee a day. It's a fun fact. He had his prostate exam lately. And the doctor says, how many coffee do you drink per day? My mom was also a heavy coffee drinker. My mom is also, like, my mom, she preferred teas. And tea, I don't fuck with that. But she's also drink coffee, and she's like me. My father's like, oh, I don't care with coffee. My mom's like, no. This is gonna be an experience. This is enjoyable. And the doctor said, how many coffee you drink per day? My father's like, oh, 6 or 7. The doctor said, what? You're not supposed to do that. So it's kind of funny. So we're gonna be tasting these real coffee anytime, anywhere coffee candy. Real coffee extract from the finest Indonesian volcanic coffee bean. Why is Kopiko so important to me? Well, fun fact, okay? So as you guys know, I always had a problem finding jobs, right? Because I was working for the agency for so long. And then I found the real job. So the real job that I had for 7 years, what I did was I had a stable salary, so started by luxury. Luxury in my book was 2 things: chicken wings and coffee. I used to buy a lot of instant coffee. Now, I met one of my best friends, Jay, and Jay was always almost like a big brother to me. Very, very supportive, very teaching, but not condescending. A very good dude. And he used to see me drink Nescafe. Oh, we have that because it's Filipino. Said we have that in the Philippines, but it's not the best brand. The best brand is Kopiko. So this is the Kopiko. So he made me taste 1 bag, and I fell in love with it. And it was insane. I swear to God, this is a true story. I fell in love with it. I went to Amazon, because back then I was buying on Amazon. I went to buy 10 bags of Kopiko for like, I think it was 10 bag or 30 bag of Kopiko for like $30, which is super expensive. And I made my father taste it, right? And at the end, my father was like, oh my God, this is good coffee. Just to find out that there was some selling in a Asian shop in LaSalle, which is like sitting next to us. And I was in love with Kopiko, and I saw the candies, and I just had to try it. The first one I had tried wasn't this one. It was literally a plastic barrel full of these candies. But these are super, super delightful. Because I want to do it kind of like a small video, I'm just gonna bite it. Usually you'd suck it, because it is very enjoyable. Besides, I'm gonna be playing the tower the whole day. I'm gonna be watching Prison Break the whole day, so video-wise, not have a lot to do. So this is what it looks like. Oh, I forgot to show you. I'm so sorry. This is what the packaging looks like. So very cool. The candy in itself is very small. It's like a small cube. No design except for a small hole, but that's not a design. That's a mold they use. This is so good. Because when it's coffee candy, when there's no sugar in there, it is a mixture of caramelized sugar and torrefied coffee. But the 2 of them together is just mind-blowing. So this is delightful. And the funny thing is, my mom, a neighbor, is Filipina. Is a Pinay. So, salamat, ma'am. Salamat. These are so good. These are so good. The texture of it, the quality of it, the coloring of it, all of it is inviting. So good. Anyway, I could go for a third one right now. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Kopiko. Best freaking flavor. World #1 real coffee, hard candy. It's funny because I don't think a lot of company does that. Nescafe should do that though. Should do that. Oh well, that's life. Love ya. Take it easy. Peace. Why am I getting this from Reddit? Lay's. Don't blink, it's your buying. Because I'm tertial. Because doing wow. I'm exhausted, but hey, gotta work. Because they're doing well because they're having a wonderful day on this 3rd September 2025. Yes, you heard me correctly. I took a bathroom because we're eating coffee candy, and coffee is a laxative. You heard me correctly. 3rd September 2025. Now, this means a lot of things for a lot of people, but for myself included, this means the home stretch of Prison Break. It is 5:19 p.m. I have until midnight tonight. We are at season 4, episode 10. And watching, we are at season 4, episode 16, so we fell asleep, which is great because I needed to sleep anyway. So, les spéciaux. Oh, my father. My father. Give me a sec. No, this is not important. This is important. This is rushed. I'm gonna see my father anyway tomorrow, so I think he can wait. You think he can wait? You think my father can wait? I think he can wait. So without further ado, let's go. I got about 2 hours left of the show. In about, I want to say 3 hours of watching. So very doable. Very, very doable, but let's not get cocky here. So we have in Land, Mind, and Mind, I don't know what you call it. Land, Mind, Feel. So again, we remember that a certain Officer Brad Bellick passed away in the sense of combat. And this is kind of important because although I didn't like what they did with the Brad Bellick, it is the first death of the crew, which is technically not true. The first death of the crew is the IT guys, but most people don't like him. For me, the IT guy is interesting because I understand his motivation. He had a good motivation to betray the group. Was it handled correctly? I think it was handled correctly. I think it was handled greatly. Very short betrayal, and there you go. And besides, why not put somebody? If you're gonna play the plot of having somebody betray the group, might as well put a incognito, right? Okay, so next on the list um, we have people talking to Safe and saying, "Hey, we want Brad to be correctly um, put in the funeral." It's like, yeah, we can't do it. We can't do that right now. And says, and the guys are like, no, if you're not doing this, we're not gonna be working for you anymore. So this is actually kind of cool. And I know that the guy who's the most mad is Sucre, because him and Sucre are closest. Him and Bellic were the closest. We finally know what happened. So Teabag, to escape what he did, he went crazy. He burned the prison down. So he burned the prison down and then told everybody to run, right? It's insane. Told everybody to run. So the soldier were shooting at the prisoner, and the one that's okay. I'm sorry, this was yesterday. Teabag said you can't shoot them all, and Sucre was gonna die, but Brad took him and dragged him, so he saved him. So this is why they're so close, right? And this is actually pretty freaking cool. This is insane. Like Gretchen, and Gretchen, it's not because that she's working with the boys. Oh my god, the boys in Lori Grams. Sorry, Sarah Tancredi. Wait, it's the same person. Just a zombie apocalypse away. So Gretchen, we just saw last episode that she was working with the general. So now she's kind of like a betrayal, and it's actually really cool because you put somebody. If you see the logic, okay? Copico candy, they're delightful, delicious. If you see the logic, right? A member that was not part of the original crew, a member that was part of the team but not part of the inner circle, as my friend Kyle will say. Kyle. Whenever I talk about Kyle, I talk about Kent Cartman. If you were to do a second betrayal, you would put somebody out. See, my betrayal didn't matter because Max was a villain, right? But here, I think there's no villain. There's Sarah, Michael, Sucre, Mahone, Sarah. You're screaming. So now we have. This is really cool. We have Lisa and the General talking about how she doesn't trust Gretchen. Now, this scene is another one of those moments where watching a lot of Prison Break is actually pretty good. The reason why watching Prison Break is really good is because we know that Lisa, which is again this girl, is a real daughter of the General. So this is insane. And that's why she's so close to the General. So I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be completely honest, right? General kissing Gretchen seemed a little bit creepy. And then you had the General kissing Lisa, a little bit creepy. But if it's her dad, I mean, it's fine. It's a really sweet moment to talk about Brad. And Brad had, you guys remember in season 4, episode 3, he disguised himself as police officer. Brad kept the insignia because he wanted to be a police cop, but he didn't make the exam. So Sucre's like, I'd have to call his mom. Now, they do find that there's a secret code, and this is really cool because Mahone and Michaels are kind of smart, both of them, really smart. So they figured out that there's another word hidden in there, and the other word is David Baker. David Baker might be the guy who designed Scylla. So because he might be the guy who designed Scylla, it's kind of important because he hide his name in there. And Sucre is like, why would he put something in there? Only the two of you would think about something like that, putting your name in there. And then Michael and Mahon's like, yeah, but if it was us, we put a failsafe if something happened. This character, I gotta say, this character, I'm telling you, this show is amazing. The secretary, biggest plot twist in season 4. I'm not gonna tell you, but it's biggest plot twist. and it's amazing. So again, we got the file for Gretchen because we got their fingerprints, but there's nothing. There's nothing. We know her real name. The only information that has value in the file is the fact that Gretchen has a sister, and her sister is living somewhere. Why is that important? Well, because Gretchen might be untouchable. You can torture Gretchen, but she does care about someone, and that someone is the sister. Michael is in a bad spot. He faints. He faint because, listen, he has a sickness and it's getting to him. So they go to the hospital. It's like, yo, use a fake identity, blah 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 blah. So that's kind of important, right? There's another cool thing. The show is so good. You know what's insane? Also, we're watching season 4, episode 10. I stopped watching it, so that's season 10, episode 10. So all of this is I watched today. The boss of T-Pain, T-Bag, comes in and is like, yo, I really believe in you. We got a bunch of new people, new branch. I want you to motivate them. So, so it's insane because this is another way, although much more positive, to say that the T-Bag has more pressure to pretend like he's co-Python. T-Bag in this one is amazing. So Gretchen comes in here, right? And she tells him a story that she's want to work. So Gretchen here is amazing because she's working for the company. She wants to help Michael, but she also wants to help T-Bag. Now, why would she help T-Bag? Because in this case, T-Bag is one person. If there's money involved, she has to separate with the boys. If there's money involved, she has to separate with T-Bag. For safety involved, she has to protect herself. Now, there's another very, very, very important case. If T-Bag is able to get the identity of Gretchen, then the company, is safe to say, would also be able to get the identity, wouldn't they? We got a cool case of, okay, I want to protect my daughter, I want to protect my sister, and they're both vulnerable with said company. So she has to work the 3 case. Brad and Sucre comes in to see this, and because Brad is dead. Now, the reason they're pissed off is because Brad is deaf. It's like, okay, well, this is a real thing. We lost one of ours, right? So I think they're mad because it could have been T-Bag and it wasn't, right? They go to the hospital and talk about the what is actually going on. It's actually going super well. Like, there's a lot of chance that they can help him. However, Michael is being searched upon. So this is really cool because Michael being a wanted guy, there's still this risk, right? Going to the hospital would have been nothing, but the fact that he's wanted adds a lot of pressure to the team, which made the scene more interesting. We got this scene, which is also super cool, in the B, my favorite bug. The card holder are asking the general, why are we moving the cards? And this is super cool because we watch people that we knew before. Those people we know who they are. So technically speaking, the boys have 5 of the 6 cards. The only card that's missing is the general card. So this is also kind of cool. Mahone goes to see David Baker, right? And his wife is there, and she said, what you want? He said, oh, I'm here for Scylla. So the David Baker's like, yeah, it's been a while. I'm not sure if I can remember anything, which is kind of important. We got Sucre telling the story of how Bellic saved him. So he feels bad about it. He does feel bad. Now, this is insane because we are on the other side of the wall. So the biggest obstacle is done. The wall is there. Now, here's a good thing, but here's a bad thing. The good thing is, it's brilliant. The bad thing is, it's the same plot as going to the safe from the back door. So this is the safe. Okay. This is the safe. This is the boys, right? The safe at the front door. The boys are going to the back door, which is good, but the same spot as a couple episodes ago, right? And it does feel a little bit lazy, but hey, I don't write show, I write tragedy. Well, imagine as I said, what a beautiful wedding. What a beautiful, 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 beautiful wedding. One paint, two paint, oh, what a shame. What a shame the poor groom bride is a whore. I signed in with the haven't people ever heard of. Closing the goddamn door, no. Much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of hope. It's a rationality, yeah. A little bit of a pack of this, if you don't mind. Michael is calling, and he's still in charge of it. And it's kind of nuts because Sarah's thinking about Brad. This is homage to Brad in itself. Michael goes to a CAT scan, which will be able to analyze everything. David Baker's like, yo, I can't stop Philip. And Mahon's like, you know what? I don't believe you. You put your name there so we could stop you. You put your name there so you were gonna be held responsible. You felt guilty. I'm here to help you, right? And you know what's insane? You know what's insane? David Baker doesn't help them, but his wife helped them. That I really enjoyed. Because it's really nice. Because the wife doesn't do it as, hey, fuck my husband, let's do it. The wife does it as a case of, I know what's better for my husband. I think that he feels guilty about this. I feel like you are legit. You see, this is the same thing as the, this, technically speaking, is the same thing as a barman who didn't help Wyatt find Sarah, but helped Mahone find Sarah. And again, who's going to see David Baker? Mahone. So, in the show, Mahone is seen to be this very genuine person, which is kind of good. Mahone also have this very good, whatchamacallit? See, there it is, right? So Michael has a lot of smarts. Okay, so let's put it like that, right? The two main characters in the show are Michael and Lincoln. Lincoln has a lot of know-how, and Michael has a lot of brains, right? But together you get Mahone. Mahone isn't as smart as Michael. He doesn't have the know-how of Lincoln, but he is able to get what he wants, and it's actually kind of nice because both of these together are better than, both of these, even at a lower level, together are better than one of each at a high level, right? T-Bag comes in and he does his speech. He's like, I don't know what I'm talking about. So he goes with Brad and he says, listen, Cage is here because we're in a cage. We want to free ourselves. Talk about you want to talk about Brad and how Brad died when he was doing what he wanted to do. See, and the weirdest thing, I'm gonna spoil it right now, right? Something's gonna be really important that happen later on. This speech will be very good, and the boss of T-Bag will give him a promotion. Well, not a promotion, but opportunity to make some cash, and a lot of cash. Talk about 50K, and it's honest money. He doesn't have to steal, doesn't have to kill. It's honest money. So, T-Bag, you know what? Okay. This is kind of important. This is really important, right? T-Bag, at the first, he said, I could use Cold Fiber to avoid prison. An identity. Now, with this, you start to see yourself, you know what? I couldn't make it as Cold Fiber. And this is his biggest regret. And it's quite nice. It's quite nice because it's a case of he kind of wants a real. This is the first instances of T-Bag wanting a good life, and even when you look at it, this is not the truth. He had a chance at real life at the beginning of the season, right? But he still wanted to kill Schofield. When you went to prison with the Sona, we're trying to make it the best situation out possible, right? So because of that, and he feels bad, and I think that because Brad died, T-Bag said, I don't want to die. I have a chance at a peaceful life here. I have a chance of doing what I want, what I could do, and I want to take it, right? And it's nice. Michael and Sarah goes in. Sarah's like, hey, I have to pretend like I'm your wife. I had to pretend like I'm your wife to get you information. And Michael's like, yo, I'm down for it. So possible marriage, wedding. The doctor says, hey, we need to operate you, but there's police officer. And then what happened is, and this is actually a really cool scene. He said, I know who you are, I'm not gonna snitch. I'm not gonna tell on you. But Michael doesn't trust him. We got Mahone with David Baker. And this is an even better scene because Mahone comes in and there's people from the company that comes in, right? Mahone is talking with David Baker, the company comes in. Once again, the two cases is the wife that answered. Why is that important? Because the reaction of the wife is going to be important, right? So with Mahone, she's allowing him to come in the house, and with the company, she's literally lying and say, hey, I'm not there. We got Sucre. Sucre is in a bad position. Sucre stepped on a landmine. And this is a very, 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 very good scene. Why? Because this is Gretchen's sense of redemption. We don't trust Gretchen. We don't trust her at all. So this is a case where Gretchen is the only one that can help them. And she is the one that can save them. And you know what Sucre does? Fuck you, I want to work with Michael. So I really like that. But she saved the day. Next on this, we have the biggest reveal. Biggest plot twist. To be honest, this I didn't see coming. The secretary is actually an agent for SAFE. She's actually an agent. And this reveal is kind of important. Because she's like, yo, I don't know what to do. Gretchen and T-Bags are a complete psychopath. I'm in danger. It's like, Safe is like, yo, you're doing a really good job. Don't worry about it. You're doing a really, really good job. Mahone gets away, right? And he has a plan for Scylla, which is gonna be okay. Sucre's like, how can he ask Gretchen? And this is also a cool scene. Sucre, we're always going back and forth. I'm not making it up. This is a show. Gretchen is like, Sucre's like, yo, why should I trust you? It's like, you see how close I am? If it explodes, you lose a leg, I lose my life. So you can trust me, which is kind of cool. Do you see the plan? Oh my god, this is insane. Oh, no way. I try to understand what it means by this thing. Somebody needs to compensate for something, so let's compensate for something. It's not a bad song though. It's actually a pretty good song. Actually a pretty good song. You go, bro. He's leaving. So now this is the coolest part. I finally realized, because I was like, dude, I don't understand. So the first thing they do, and this is super important, right? So what they do is, it's kind of nuts. It's kind of nuts because Gretchen gives the paper, the patient missing, and we reveal there's landmines. So if they gave the one before, we would have. She gave him a paper with this, which is the symbol. And if you look at the symbol, there's fuel, there's fortification, there's a lot of other thing that Scylla could be, right? When you actually learn that Scylla is a recipe for solar energy, creating solar. I don't remember what we call it, but like solar batteries, and this could be a very clean way of electricity and a very cheap way to do electricity, right? So actually super good. Sucre gets out and his life is safe. There's no problem with the landmine. Everything is good. Saif comes in, don't worry about it. Saif having the secretary was a really good plot. It was a really good plot. I have to say, it was a really good plot. I'm going to repeat myself, it was a really good plot. Why? Because you have constant knowledge of the people in there. But Gretchen and T-Bag have no idea that she's working for them. However, she kind of does. You got a school scene where they do a funeral for Bellic, and ultimately speaking, why is that important? Because Don is going to send the remains of Bellic to his mother, but this is the what should we call it? This is the funeral that he wanted, he deserves, right? And there is a really cool part because it's this scene. You see that it's a scene that's normal, right? But if you remember from season 1, there's this scene where Bellic has no friends. His whole life is prison. He misses for one day. People are freaking out, like, yo, they're calling his mom. He has no friend. He has no life. The fact that in the end he died and he had a friend is cool. Teabag asked for the file on the secretary because something about her doesn't work. And what he says is, I always work with who I am. Fun fact, she got hired a week before him through a temporary agency. So he goes and he see a number, and guess what? He calls the number as reference. Guess who answers? Safe. Done. So this, and Teabag recognizes the voice. It's like, you piece of shit. She's working for you. She's working for she's working for the government. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so now the last scene is the neurologist called, and Michael results came back, and it's a neurologist, and everything is there, and it is exactly what we thought it was, but it's confirmed. It's confirmed that it's what his mom had, and she died from it. So, see, it's not that important of a scene, but it's important also because I told you that both people were right. Lincoln and Michael. Michael saying, "Oh, Lincoln is over worried," and Lincoln saying, "No, Michael is really sick. He can't die." So this was actually pretty cool. Season 4, episode 11, Army of Silence. Again, we got the and this is really cool. This is really cool, but it's not great. So we got Sucre digging to the wall. So they have this wall in between Sela and Sila and us, right? And it's really cool because Sucre is digging. But last time I dig, he was talking about the egg beater, and it was at Fox River Michael. Now, here's why it's not cool, right? But I'm going to allow it for a simple reason. It's not cool because the show, season 4, feels like it has to use season 1 and season 2 and season 3 as crutches. Maybe the show great. Oh, remember when we did that? You like that, huh? Delicioso. Delicioso. It's fall like I caught it. How many batteries do we have? 24 each. 23? Okay. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna go get my battery charger and we'll charge it, no problem. So it does show, like, you use it, the other show has padding, the other season. However, I'm gonna allow it. Why? Because Michael is really sick and people are knowing that he's sick. So instead of just being Sucre who's worried, who misses old time, he's worried about Michael. And this is one of the good memories they have together. You know? And we remember that demon scene because it was amazing. We have the work together and it's amazing. We see that Teabag is doing a sex scene with Gretchen. Why? Because she wants to get the general and the place. You know, the general has a 6 card. So it's super cool. Now, what they're doing is they use a camera. The whole team is down there. And it's so freaking nice. They're using vibration to break some of the wall. So this is unbelievable. This is smart. You know, I don't like them passing as secret agent. I don't like that. Phone overheated. I don't like that. But listen, if they're doing something that's smart, if they're doing something that's specific and special, then I kind of like it. I have to be honest, I kind of like it. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but I don't mind it so much. You know? So, next. You see how we got a good pace. I felt like I was speeding up, but the good pace. Like, for example, I always remember my first episode of Lost, which is the recent era or arc of recap, and it was 45 minutes. So we have Lincoln and Sarah, and this is a very cool scene because these are two people that care about Michael, so they rely on Michael. Do I think that Sarah and Lincoln are not close? I think the relationship between Lincoln and Sarah is very weird, very very weird, because they act like the only thing that they have in common is Michael. They act like oh yeah, we care about Michael, but together we don't, which is okay. I get it. It's the truth. Problem. She was taking care of you and Fox River, and she was nice to you. You forgot that. This didn't happen. See, you have to have it one way. Either you're using the past season as a padding, or you're not using them. If you're using them as padding, use the whole season, right? There'll be a scene here where Michael is in the limbo, and you see scenes from the first season, which is Kellerman, and that's great. But at the same time, it's so boring because season 3 is like it's never happened, you know. So now Sarah is like, hey, this is your operation. They have a small drill. They're gonna drill in your head. This is what it is, and this is important because it's do you want to do it or not? And this is it's nuts, bro. It's nuts. It's nuts. They give him the choice to do the right choice. Hey, we'll tell you exactly what is the we'll tell you exactly what is the operation, and you can choose to do it or not. It's your choice, which I really like. If Saif is like, yo, this is the final day. However, I want to tell you a secret, and this, my friends, this is brilliant. This is insanely brilliant. Okay, I'm on Netflix, but when this show came out, this was cable TV. Last season was 13 episodes. This is episode number 11. So we know that there was a season that was smaller. The show could end after episode 11. Could be another small season. We know that's 22 episodes, so it doesn't end here, but they don't know that. And Dawn, like I said, super acting. I learned something today about Dawn, and it's gonna blow your mind. So we have a camera, and we're going in. Michael is talking about how he's fainting. He's fainting a lot now. And what happened is, Sarah's like, yo, you got morphine, but at this point, I'm giving you so much that all it does is increase the tumor, and it's kind of bad. So Gretchen meets the general. She's looking for the card because he thought he's supposed to have it on him, and he's like, I cannot believe. And this is a really important scene, not a super cool scene because you feel it's a tough scene to watch. So she's like, I'm looking for a card, right? Because we know that they all have it on their person. And it's like, I can't believe at 63 years old I can still get my heart broken. You know what's insane? You know what's insane? You're gonna bring the card. His daughter, Lisa, told him, you cannot trust Gretchen. You cannot trust her. So he trusted Lisa and didn't bring the card. And then he's gonna kill her. He's gonna kill Gretchen. Ronald's gonna kill Gretchen, but she tells him, please, Jonathan, which is his real name, do it for us. Do it for your daughter. So we learned that the father of the daughter of Gretchen is the general himself. So kind of crazy, right? We got Teabag, who now know that the secretary is working for the company. So that's kind of crazy. This is kind of crazy because now there's doubt, and she's like, I'm gonna give you money to take off that jacket. So she wants to see if there's a gun, right? She knows he's possibly dangerous, possibly trained, so this is a problem. This is the scene. This is heartbreaking. This is really, really a sad scene. This is amazing. The boss of Teabag comes in and says, yo, let's just retreat. You gave us so much money with that conference that you did. You did so good. I want to give you a gift. What is that gift? There's a cruise. And when you go there, you sell. And you make a commission on your sell. Every time I go there, I do about $50,000. You could do more than that. And he asked Teabag, are you interested? And Teabag has a chance at $50,000. Now, I know what you're saying. Teabag has a chance at millions of dollars. $50,000 is not a lot. This is honest money. And this is no dangerous money. It's a fucking vacation. And you make money on it, you know? So this is super nice. The guys are wondering how it goes. And this is so nice. This is so nice. I actually really enjoy the... I died again, and now I'm not going to have the time. Oh, damn, dude. I'm not going to have the time. Oh, shit. No, I had to do this one. I'm not going to have time to do tier 2. before the tournament. I'm not gonna have time. What is that? The big deal? It's a big deal. It's a really big deal. I wanted Quinn to upgrade my defense for the tournament. Okay. Okay. We just don't pay attention. So Mahone and Michael's relationship is amazing. They're kind of equal. And Mahone says, I know what you're going through. I had a friend. I had to go through chemo. And the hardest part for him wasn't chemo. The hardest part for him was leaving the office. I know exactly what you're going through. And you know that you're not alone. So this is kind of cool. Don is like, how do you feel about this being finished? Gretchen was supposed to get the 6th card. She couldn't do it, which is kind of insane, because her not being able to do it is very important. Zing is back, and he's looking for the card. And once again, Gretchen is the one that saved him, so that's kind of important. Sarah and Michael, they have a sentimental moment where she's very worried. See, Michael always put off the operation. So she's like, yo, you really need to do it. It's like, no, I got this. They go in. Sarah gave him enough morphine to do something bad. And she's just like, hey, I could lose my medical license if I still had one. Sucre is praying, so you know that's going to be intense. That's going to be very, very intense. Lisa comes in and she asks him, and this is the sad part about Lisa. When you look at her eyes, and you look at her, she kind of looks like a Gretchen, so it's disgusting. Here's a really fun part. The guys are coming in for the office, right? This is a fun part. This is a really fun part. So, Teabag pretends like he's calling a client. And the secretary has a line because she's a cop, right? So what Teabag does is he writes something, and she gives him bad information. And because she gave him bad information, she gave bad information to Don. And when they go, they're ambushed. So it's actually really, really nice. Again, using the sound wave to open the walls, it's super cool because we got a really cool scene between Michael, Lincoln, and Sucre. They're actually closest. They give each other hugs, like, yo, it's gonna be okay. Best of luck, bro. I really appreciate that. And they've been through a lot together, you know? So they're literally making an electromagnetic field. And this is kind of insane, right? Because they're digging. Once again, you got Sucre digging, and it's really working well. They're getting closer to closer. And what they're able to do, because this is actually a really cool scene. What they're able to do is the floor is filled to the brim with freaking with laser that says if you go in alarm, right? So they use umbrellas with camera attached to them, and the umbrella will tell you how to do it. They literally bridge a build out of nothing. So they go from the high ground where there's no ground, and they build a bridge to get there. Sucre is there, and Sucre goes in, and he literally falls. And this is such an important scene because he falls. So they use nitro to keep the temperature low. There's also heat sensor, so the person coming in has some heat to his body, and this could also has the alarm. So this is kind of important. Sucre gets in. Lincoln is the one that comes and save him, and then Sucre does, which is really cool. He kisses Cross. Dunn and the secretary comes in and say, hey, are you sure that you know what to do? It's like, not really, I haven't done this before. It's like, follow my lead, you'll be fine. But she won't be fine because it's an ambush. Michael is able to get inside. He goes on the bridge and he faints. So this is, again, problematic, right? The general tells his daughter, you're the only one I trust. So this is also a important moment, and we see Lisa moving, and everybody's moving. They all have their card, or they're all moving. They're going to move Scylla. So the guys are stealing Scylla, and the general is sending his daughter to move Scylla. Episode 12, self-control.
Here's a bad scene. Teabag and Gretchen goes into the office. They have guns. They're silencer. Right away, Teabag's like, we shouldn't do this. We shouldn't do this. And it's the first time I see Teabag not wanting violence, right? So we go in, and Michael does it on purpose to get caught. The general comes in, right? And this is amazing. This is amazing. And the general tells him, imagine coming all the way here and not being able to because you're a few keys short. But Michael, he did something that's really smart. He took the keys and he transferred them. So this is really, really, really cool. So why is that so cool? Because General has it, right? But Michael has it. And General says something like, it sucks falling short. And Michael says, it sucks falling short. We got the boss of Teabag coming in, and he sees Gretchen. It's like, who are you? You're coming in often here. And she's like, oh, we work together. And she lies. And the guy knows that's a lie. And you see the bag, and you see the guns in the bag. So he's going to call the police, which means that Gretchen is pissed off and does a hostage situation. Really, really, really good scene here. You got Teabag that tells everybody, hey, calm down, nobody's gonna get hurt. And actually, he really believes that. He doesn't want to hurt anybody. And now he looks at Gretchen and locks the door. And it's now what? And the beauty of the now what is like, you fucked over my life. Now what? But this is insane. Michael comes in and he has all the keys copied, which is kind of insane. The general comes in. They bring him to the elevator. Like, you're gonna come with us. This is the way we're gonna do it, right? So Michael calls Sarah and says, hey Sarah, are you on position? Like, yeah, I'm in position. So you don't know what it is, but it's actually a really good position. The general comes in and it's like, what is the beautiful thing is, he tried to bribe everybody, which is absolutely phenomenal. He tried to bribe everybody. Now, they're working from the office. They're working on unlocking Scylla, which is kind of important. There's an awesome situation, and Teabag's like, I'm not sure we should do it. We should do this. And Gretchen's like, suck it up. This is what we're doing, and this is what we have to do. No choice, no other way. So this is actually super important. It's super important because it works. And then the general, again, trying to bribe everybody. It's not, and he's calm. He's really calm, which is kind of cool. Don comes in with his boss, right? And there's a really cool scene. The boss of Don is like, I didn't think that we were gonna do it. I was wrong. I'm sorry for that. So this is really meaningful, because for Don, he's gonna betray the group. Oops. So this is also super good. Another plot twist: Don betrays the group. And I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming at all. It's kind of phenomenal, to be honest. So what happened is, there's a waiter that drops something on Lisa, and she dirty her take. So Lisa goes to the bathroom. And guess what happened? Sarah goes in with a gun. We know that general daughter is Lisa. So to leave the building, they're gonna do a trade. Either they leave the building with Scylla, or he loses his daughter. So the general loses the Scylla. There's the her, which is the secretary. She goes in to save the group, and to be honest, she does save the group because Gretchen will run away, Teabag is run away, but Mr. White died. Mr. White, which is the boss of Teabag. Sarah once again pointing the gun at Lisa. She's like, "Are you sure you want to fuck with me?" Phone is too hot. You see, I'm doing a lot at the same time, but when I'm not tired, it's not a big deal. When I'm tired, it's unbelievable. But when I'm not tired, it's actually pretty manageable. But 50%, guys, I'm going to finish this one, and that's it. Besamente que salen. But we did 10, 11, 12 in 41 minutes. So we're gonna have we're gonna have 10 left. We can do 3 per 40 minutes, per 50 minutes. That's I'm 2 hours and a half. My apologies. We're good. We're good. I'm gonna be finishing this show because right now it's 6 o'clock and I want to be out in an hour and a half to do the video. So they're running away, and this is so good because they have the company armor truck, and there's a really cool scene where Lincoln says, "Look at her face. We did this to you. Remember." As a payback, because the general did some horrible things, right? The guys realize, the guards realize that Lisa's in trouble, but by then it's too late. They only have to pick up Sarah, and they're good. The company armor truck is the biggest armor truck there is. Of course, they're being followed, which is to be expected, but they make it out. Fun fact: there's this agent that come in, and he's like, "Oh, too late. You're done. You're done here. You don't have a choice." And it's really cool because he gets the bag. So they go to the Ontario airport, and that's where they meet the guy from the agency, the company, and says, "Give me the bag." And Michael pulls up a whole tea bag move, traded bag, which is kind of important. Sucre is the one that has it. And this is really, really cool because it's represented by the army. The army is possibly the only thing that you can corrupt, right? So that's pretty cool. Sucre has the Scylla, and the whole thing is done. Secretary, she gets Teabag and she brings him under like surveillance, like we're going to jail. And Teabag's like, I cannot believe that you did that. I cannot believe that you betrayed me. So everybody gets their hands on Scylla. Don says, "This is over. Thank you for your service. You saved so many lives today." And he gives them a new paper. He gives them a security, right? There's a really cool scene where the guys are asking General what's next. General's like, "Guys, I don't know what to do." And that's kind of important because the general so far has never been unequipped to the situation. And now he is. So the guys are feeling good because it's finally over. You got Mahone and Sucre sharing a beer, which is super nice. Talk about how their life is going to be normal and how good it's going to be. Sarah and Michael planning dates already, which is super fucking good. You got Don who's coming in and he gives a Scylla. And he goes to meet her, right? Because he needs Teabag. He doesn't have Gresham. Gresham run away. Teabag isn't. Now, what he wanted to do, he wanted to kill Gresham and Teabag, but he couldn't. So then Michael is supposed to be operated because Don says, "Hey, you know what? Now you're exonerated. We can operate you. They won't arrest you, promise." So he's waiting and waiting. The number of Don is cancelled. Don's end up being betrayed her. I didn't see that coming. That was amazing. That was really good. He's looking at the paper, which is supposed to be the paper to get him. No, the papers are blank. So they got fucked over, and Don is the one that betrayed him. Episode 12, ladies and gentlemen, done. I got 10 episodes left. That's nothing. I got 6 hours left. I can't believe it. We made it. Tomorrow we're gonna be watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I think, you know what? I'll be honest with you. I'm not gonna go to bed before 2 a.m. I'm gonna be starting Brooklyn Nine-Nine. But I'm gonna leave you guys here. I got 10% batteries, which is not a lot. And I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Holy shit, we're doing it, guys. I have 6 hours left. I'm gonna finish it. Belamente che sare. Besamente. Je suis là. Ok. Oh. Ow, fuck. I stubbed my toes and it really hurts. Charlie bit me. Okay, ink. Gotta work, baby. Gotta work, baby. Gotta work, baby. Now I'm gonna do 1 hour 20. Don't bring.
I know 4. Ugh. Come on, guys. 6 hours, baby. No, wait a minute.
Schofield and Burroughs. We go to Senator's office. I'm shot. I'm shot. He's got it. Okay? What's your position? You were right. Let this whole operation. Go. Burroughs. Burroughs! God! No. I need to find Gretchen. Can you help me? We're gonna be shooting in the face.
Guys.
I'd like to talk to Doc Sills. Again, it's Doc Sills. You see you, Nolan? It was C-Match. We were different guns and falling out on C-130. Didn't work.
You. 400.
Yes? Any credit card the location of the shot. You can get that now. Exactly that. Thank you, sir. Definitely not right. Classic. I think we're making some real progress, Jim. Scofield Burroughs family will be a formidable asset to the company, but since he's a lapdog, he insists on complicating matters, and we will move on. General, we can handle what we're feeling. Indeed, that's what we're dealing with. But it's my experience. The one comes naturally to encounter. Now, I just think I don't want to pass right now. I want Scofield pliable for transit, and your vehicle arrives in 20 minutes. And if we can't provide it, say nothing.
Mm.
Make yourself comfortable. That's it. That's our guy. There's Tina inside. We gotta pull that up, kids. Go make that mess. Where's Rich? How'd you find him?
Once I found your mugshot, really wasn't that hard to be a legit son.
Well, now I'm here. What do you want?
You never bothered to ask back in Los Angeles. Too busy planning on killing me. But I actually worked for the company.
I know you are. I'll ask it again. What do you want?
Solve your problems, Scott. I mean, it is what gets me up out of bed in the morning. You have your company. Same as my reason for looking for you. You obviously know that I can embrace your presence.
I promise.
Quick thing to do. Wait, that shot is crucial. My dad. The dead team company's the one that has the payments.
Meaning you're valuable. Sounds good.
Yeah. Without the police.
How much?
A lot. It's about double here in a second if you don't look at me when I'm talking. Go away and talk it over with the boss. Call me the number.
I'm authorized to negotiate on your behalf. If you serve up whoever's looking for us, come to me on my side. That's the final offer. Ask for a penny more, and I'll shoot you in the chest and take your chances on it. Take it easy, Michael. This will go. What's that? Sounded like Nick Quebec. Pick it up! You're not getting out of here. I'll give the doctor his medicine. That's yours.
Try. Okay.
That's great. Okay, perfect. Let me know if you anything else.
Got your map?
I'm figuring this whole thing out. I know who it is. Fire. His name is Lawrence Wilcott. He's been working for the company for 10 years.
Did you figure that out?
I still have friends on the inside and on the outside.
What?
After putting together a profile and narrative on candidates, Wilcott got on a plane in Bogota and flew to Bahamas yesterday, and then got on a boat.
Still office in LA. Pull this image off the security tape. Company's running recognition matches right now.
That's great. That's gonna take all day. Do you know where he is right now?
Oh no.
We need to go now. Because better yet, I know we're both on stay.
Okay, we're still in this. Let's go. Let's go.
How did I lose the recording? Baby, don't hurt me. Ah, no batteries. Okay. We'll take a break, I guess. We'll take a break, I guess. Mm-hmm.